We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
That's right. Ha. Motivation music.
Mics are high.
Motivational episode.
That's right.
Falco Brothers.
Falco Brothers.
Grown Man Movement.
Man movement, baby.
Sean Connery. Eddie Sinatra.
Come on.
New York City.
That's what I'm talking about.
You gotta put it down.
You gotta hustle. Yeah. You gotta walk that walk and chalk that talk. Get it every day, man. Get it every day.
You gotta hustle.
Hustle. Louis. Hey, hey. Peace and love. Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Welcome back to Super Force Radio.
Woo.
I'm your host, Eddie Lamons. And this is my lovely, lovely co-host,
Tasha
Offset.
Offset, the Divine Feminine. Woo!
You know,
We starting this year off right, baby.
we starting this year off right. You know, they say, before we get into some things, right, I want to say peace and love to the gods and the earths throughout the universe. Assalamu alaikum to the nation of Islam. Islam to the Moors. You know,
Moors.
hallelujah to my Christian family.
Mm-hmm.
And just, you know, peace and love to all those who are not committed but definitely with it. We love you.
And
So-
Happy New Year to you.
Oh, Happy New Year's to you too.
How do you feel starting off with your first show of the year?
Oh, man. Well, Tasha, you know that we've definitely seen and met some challenges. However, we've conquered them.
Yes.
And this is awesome to be here with you on our debut, our true debut on Super Force Radio, the Urban Lounger Radio TV, baby.
All right.
Ow.
All right. And let me say this.
Yeah.
People were awaiting our comeback.
Mm.
They love the information that you bring
Mm.
and that you add to the show along
Really?
with me and, you know, how we do.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't do it without you.
Oh, amazing.
I couldn't do
And
it
the
without
flair, the information, the insight. So continue to be you. And welcome back. Let's have a great show today.
you. Mm-hmm.
We have many amazing, great guests. And I'm going to
Beautiful.
let you finish, you know, welcoming your returning viewers.
You know,
Okay?
if you got some magic you know you need to throw in there, it doesn't even make a difference who goes first or last.
Right.
As long as we get the opportunity to go.
Exactly. Because this show is only an hour for now.
Oh my gosh.
For
right?
now.
And I'm trying to fit a whole universe into 60 minutes. All right. So moving right along. Peace and love, Van. Engineer for the night.
Yes.
And he's making things happen here. And Eddie Lamons, the pace setter. And what we do here is set the pace. And we also take complex truths and simplify them so that even the baby understands, right?
Right.
And we have some incredible guests coming on today. From what I know, we have the incredible sister, Karen McLean,
Oh, yes.
well-renowned actor throughout the halls of Hollywood, striving and breaking through and doing what she does. And
May I add, she's an amazing vocalist, producer,
right,
and a great friend.
that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing.
Yes.
And from what I know, you have some people that are coming down as well too.
Oh,
A
yeah.
brother, right?
Yeah, I have this amazing brother who is a filmmaker, director, also a videographer,
That's right.
and his name is AC Sino.
Uh-huh.
You know, I met this brother at an event I was at. I was a feature at an event called Swam, hosted by Lorenzo,
Right.
every Friday.
Every Friday.
Every Friday in LA. And as I featured there, this brother, we met, we started a conversation, and it was just amazing from there, from
Magic.
that point. Right. And he expressed to me that he was a filmmaker and he was documenting on police brutality, which we all can relate to today because it's ongoing. I mean, every time you turn the news on,
I
what do
think
you
I still
see?
have the bruises on my wrist.
I can't even keep up with it.
You know?
You know, there was once a shooting in Chicago,
Wow.
which it was like maybe 11 people
Right.
or something shot up. So, I mean, we'll go more into that.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
his work right now could be applied to every aspect in every type of relation today.
Right.
And it's so sad what's going on in our community. And it's like, what can we do about it? And we'll discuss that furthermore. But
Oh, yeah, definitely.
ACC No definitely in the building today, shedding his inspiration and shedding some light on these problems.
Wow.
So he wants to do more than just talk about it. He's
Right.
about it, and he's about the action and
Right.
expressing it.
I'm definitely looking forward.
Yeah, so that brother's going to be here today.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to speaking to that brother.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, in today's time, like the great, you know, Gil Scott, right,
Mm-hmm.
said, you know, it will not be televised, right? So we want to do our best to see if we can make some of these things, these issues, televised.
You know what? A
Bring
lot
it
of it is televised to me.
Yeah, that's what I
Kinda
would say.
contradictory as we say that. It's
You
like-
know, the brother Gil, you know, he was coming from a deep space, and so maybe he's talking about the pure absolute truth of what's actually going on.
Right.
You know, because the horrendous behavior has always been televised. I mean, you saw Martin walking across the bridge. They shot a movie about it, Selma,
Well, shall we
bitten by
say
dogs and things
the
like
lies
that.
are televised,
Oh,
not the
man.
truth. How
Well,
about that?
hey, well, you know, you know what? We need to clap on that one
Yes,
because that's
yes,
kind of
yes.
true right there, right? So,
Amen. Ashe.
yeah. You know, but like you said, before we get into that, I want to say you do look amazing.
Thank you.
You look amazing.
Hmm.
And
I'm only a compliment of you,
forget about
wearing that light blue,
it. Ooh,
supporting you, doing what we do. See, we
doing what we
true.
do, like blue. Yeah, you know.
Y'all know I'm a poet, right?
Yeah.
I'm a poetess, a spoken word artist. so
From what I know, the grand poetess.
the grand poetess. I just
Yeah.
want to remind y'all about that.
Yeah, we'll get into that later because definitely we're traveling throughout the city doing what it is we do.
And let me ask you, what are you doing? What do you do right now?
Oh,
What are you
man,
focusing on?
man.
I mean, you have Superforce. I mean,
Super
what's
Force
going on with
Radio,
you? Mhm.
right? We have a new inspiration inspired by Mars to Africa,
Ah,
which is a jewelry conglomerate that Tasha Arset owns, and that's called Galactic Wristwear, right? And we have a couple of displayed right there in front of the audience in the panel. You can see, and basically what that's about is putting the galaxy on your wrist, right?
oh wow.
And so we could also combine your astrological sign with the different hues and colors that respond to your sign and add those into your galactical wristwear. But you can definitely find those in fine boutiques, right? And we're going to do it as a limited special, I guess you would say, supply meeting demand, right? And make these things happen. And we also have the Grown Man Movement, which is a hip-hop movement that's very much alive,
Oh.
working with a powerful brother named Don. I call him Don Acoustics from out in Venice.
Oh wow.
And him and I met. And we got something that you're going to play on your show, Van, some rock and roll piece called The Beast. That's all I'm going to say
You
about
speak so
that right
highly
now.
of Don, so shout out to you, Don. Nice
Shout
to meet
out to
you.
Don
I hear so
Acoustics.
much about you, so I know you're watching. So peace and love.
You know,
Love
on
your
that
work.
note, hey, you know.
Mm-hmm.
On that note, happy birthday, Mom. Mwah. I love you.
Aw.
You know, today is the 15th.
Oh,
Today's my
awesome.
mother's birthday.
Beautiful.
And she's out there in Brooklyn doing what she do, holding it down. I want to give a shout out to Eric, the family barber, out there on 60th Street,
All right.
you know, South LA.
Mhm.
My daughter Amani, mwah, Princess Amani, I love you. Daddy loves you. And Princess Biari, Eddie loves you, baby. Rah! You know,
Awesome.
yeah,
Amazing.
yeah. So it's a lot of things that's going on in the world today,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you spoke on this police brutality thing, right? And then we got Bill Cosby and his situation,
Wow.
dealing with what it is he deals with, and whatever that is, wherever it's coming from, it's serious right now.
It's very serious.
And so our family, the human family, seems like it might be endangered. Like they're there are predators, pouncing on us, ready to destroy and attack what it is we're doing. Why?
Why?
A lot of reasons, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
But
That's another show, right?
yeah, that's another show. But I just want to say to the world right now, right? To the world, all you guys, 150 countries that's looking at us right now, right? Is that knowledge of self is everything, right? And if we don't do anything, what we need to do is nationalize, right? So that's coming from a Morris perspective. Peace and love to all my Moors. They taught me damn near everything I know.
Peace and love, Morris.
And so I don't want to make this a political forum right now, because it's not that.
Right.
But what we need to do right now to break through it, at least to have a great chance of saving ourselves, is nationalizing, which means coming out of a certain jurisdiction and coming into your own, where you're recognized in the realms of international law. So shout out to Sabir Bey, my man Taj out there in New York doing what he's doing. My man Shala, peace and love.
Blue pill, red pill.
Peace and love to Tariq. We love you, baby. It's just like that right now.
Dr. Aleem Bey.
Dr. Aleem Bey, Asar the Great.
Ah.
The powerful brother, young man, Bobby Hemmett.
Oh, man.
Dr. Phil Valentine.
Yeah.
Professor Griff. Ava Muhammad. Man.
Yeah, let me give some shots out too.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Siddiqui Bakari, who on January 31st, him, Professor Griff, along with Brother Jay, will be at the Caras Unity Center doing a lecture on hip hop. Right? I don't know which series this is, but they keep it real with hip hop.
Right.
They go into the history of it and talk about where it is now and today. Shouts out to Kateria and Katrina Knowles, right?
That's right.
The sisters that make the herbs for me to keep things going.
Uh-huh.
I would like to give a shout out to my homegirl, Kashana Quay Lee. She did an amazing lecture at the beginning of this year on the neurons of the brain, giving information out to the people.
Of the brain, right. Right.
You met that sister.
Oh,
She's a very powerful sister. Yeah. She broke down the compartments of the brain and how they work, and what we need to do to activate certain things in this dimension.
Right.
Especially by drawing it out.
Right.
And speaking it into existence. Very powerful sister. Shouts out to Fatima of Runway Boutique, where our lovely galactic wristwear will be at. Yeah, she keeps it alive up there. I mean, she has an amazing shop down there on 7th and La Brea.
Right.
And she supports me all the time and everything I do. So I just want to share that. And also,
yes,
rest in peace to the Dr. Francis Cress Wellesley.
Oh, yeah.
Historian, advocate, psychologist, humanitarian for us.
I remember the Phil Donahue piece she did.
Yes.
Right. And as a matter of fact, you and I were sitting down watching that piece, and she was speaking on the psychological aspect on how our ethnicity is seen by quote unquote Europeans, right?
Correct.
And so it's a sickness. And she spoke about terms like racist and racism, and these terms that people use to render others powerless in a sense.
Okay.
Right? And so those who are opposed or oppressed can never be racist, or because the industry of racism deals with those who are in power oppressing those who have not. right? And that's on all levels, industrial, political. And so peace to that sister, because she brought so much forward, and it's a thin line between love and hate.
Right.
However, when you have knowledge of self,
Right.
you have the proper understanding while certain things exist. So is there really a such thing as hate? That it's just crazy
I
right
mean,
now.
she's been putting work in for over 40 years. She has a PhD in psychology, and she wrote a book called The ISIS Papers.
The ISIS paper, yes.
And these things were unheard of from a sister, going in deep and talking about the psyche, So her work has been emulated, copied, but
Copy
she
is a good thing in that sense,
yeah,
right?
it's beautiful.
Right.
But she is the originator, and so rest in peace to that goddess.
Rest in peace.
Mm.
And so though man, that's the spirit that this show carries. Because Superforce Radio is a show where we're all a force, but once you have knowledge of self, you become a super force, meaning one who can inflict change, one who can create a response from the people, from those who are not yet aware. That's what being a superpower is all about. So us being titans sitting here at this table, who are still learning and works in progress, we possess that super ability to get somebody to stop and listen. And so if we save just one, we've done our job on the magnitude, because it only takes one to knock down 1 billion, right?
That's right.
And
I like the way
Akima,
you
peace
put
and
that.
love. How are you?
Silent but deadly. Deadly in a good way. Not killing anything, but, yeah, she's like, But
it's
you
all
know what?
good.
We will hear from this sister.
Oh, that sister right there is a
An upcoming
dynamic
sister.
sister.
Her name is Akima, but in Swahili, her
Mm.
name means love.
Love.
Yeah.
Right. Love.
Hmm.
Love. That's a powerful word.
She's
a powerful word.
a singer, a songwriter,
Really?
and yeah, she's kind of got that Prince thing going on. It's really kind of quiet, but when you hear her, you're like, oh my God, who is that and where did she come from?
That's love.
And she's currently working on a CD.
So what are you working on?
Well, I've worked on a play, right? Sister Pastor Reverend Smart.
I saw that play.
Yeah, you were there.
Let my people go.
Right.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was dope, man.
Yes. And, I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of the name of the play right now, and it's called...
Let my people go.
Let My People Go. Exactly.
Moses was in there.
Moses, right, exactly.
Yeah.
And I had such an amazing time during that experience. So I'm going to broaden my horizons and go into other ventures such as acting and things
Right.
like that. But right now I am writing. I'm going to be doing more plays
Right.
soon. And in that play, I talked about the natural hair movement.
Right.
And freeing yourself from these weaves, these perms, and saying, hey, it's okay to embrace yourself and love your hair. So in that poem, that was expressed, and it was so exciting. I just really had a good time with that. So
That was
shout out to
tight.
Pastor Smart for that work, and
Right.
we will be working on a play for Easter. So the name of that play is soon to come. So I'm working on that. I'm writing, and hey, I'm doing me. I'm a
Doing
work
you.
in progress. I'm going through some transformations at this
I
time.
love it. It's amazing. The work in progress.
Yeah.
Can I help mold that?
Yes,
well,
you can. You
man.
are helping.
Oh
with
my
that.
gosh! Come on, stop it.
Thanks
Well,
for
you know-
being my rock.
Wow.
Mm.
No problem.
Yeah.
That's weight right there,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because we all know the closest place we can meet them is in the heart, right?
Mm-hmm.
The more stand up. All right, so we spoke about the sister over at the Karas Center. What was her name again?
Koshana Kweli.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
And she spoke about a term, right?
Neuroplasticity.
Neuroplasticity.
Yes.
That's when we focus on us and take it even deeper, right?
Mm-hmm.
And reprogram the brain, right? So I was at the lecture with you.
Yes.
We were there together,
Mm-hmm.
and she spoke on the brain's receptors,
Mm-hmm.
and she said, "Forget about theology," and she named a couple of groups involved with certain theologies, whether you're a
Mhm.
Muslim or Christian or whatever it is you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? She said, "This is about science.
That's powerful.
This is about science, and this is what this show is about. It's about science, right? But what the sister said was, we can reprogram the brain. And once you reprogram the brain, we have the ability to perform cell rejuvenation. We can literally, actually, mentally, spiritually, and physically repair and rebuild ourselves, right? So, and that's why I gotta, Tariq, getting back to him, because that brother put certain things on the table that allowed us to rebuild, whether it was what it is we ate,
Mm-hmm.
the water we drank, and so that's a blessing in itself. However, a form of neuroplasticity, you see,
Right.
which are some dynamic things that we'll be discussing throughout the course of this show. So again, I want to thank LA Talk Live, right?
And let me add this.
Yes.
One of the main organs that rebuild itself is the liver. The all-knowing, powerful liver. You know what I'm saying? It takes on abundance of work to metastasize and break down many things in the body, such as fat, and help in the digestion process. So when we think about neuroplasticity, I mean, that's a powerful thing because, the brain is the creator and what sustains us and what tells the other organs what to do. I mean, they all work harmonious with one another, but I mean, the brain, we have to keep that vital and live it. We have to read, we have to work out, we have to eat better, we have to do better. And we don't have to, we can't take those things for granted. By me being a nurse, I see so many cases of people with dementia and Alzheimer's, and I'm like, wow, I wonder, do they miss remembering? You know what I mean? You hear what I'm saying? I wonder, do they miss remembering? And I don't think they do.
You know what? If you can't remember, do we actually hit the realm of missing anything?
Right.
And I'm glad you said that, because that's sad, because if we were in the realm of remembering, we would be remembering how we got to this point right now. Right? All right. So there's a lot of us who think that we're conscious.
Right.
However, you're still dormant, sleeping in a shallow grave.
Whoa.
Huh?
That's powerful.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ashe, namaste, whatever you want to say. This is the course that we on.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
So, Superforce Radio, ladies and gentlemen, from when we first began last year, a year and a half ago, we did different things. We spoke about a lot of different things.
We've been on a journey.
We've been on a serious
Right,
journey.
right,
But you know what? This year and on, it's all about us.
right.
We're branding ourselves, right?
Yes.
We're playing our music, and we're dealing with our people.
Whoa.
That's what this is about. So, what is it? Where's that number? Can I see that number? 323-473-3100.
That is 323
473-3100. That's our call line, our hotline. You can call in. We could discuss and engage whatever it is you want to discuss or engage in, right? Because this is what we do here, to bring the information to you so that you yourself may make a proper decision on which road you choose to walk down, right? So with that, along with Mars to Africa and Eddie Lamont Sports and the Galactic Wristwear and things like that, we have a beautiful line of bow ties that's coming out that you'll see on the show soon. We have space and room for our sponsors that are about to take commercials on our show and throughout the LA Talk Live network. We have documentaries that are coming through, some powerful people on the upcoming the Hollywood industry that are coming through. And lo and behold, out of nowhere, you see how the mind works?
Yes.
We have a
yes.
caller. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the call from the caller. Peace and love. Happy New Year's. Eddie Lamont, the pace setter in the building. Who am I speaking with?
I'm speaking to your sister Dana from New Orleans.
OMG. Mwah. Peace and love, Dana. How
Dana.
are you? Can I get a clap for that, please? Please.
I'm doing fine.
Oh, Dana. How are you, Dana? Thank you for calling in. Thank you. Do you know I'm about to cry. I'm glad I got on these shades, right? but yeah, what's going on, baby? Talk to me.
I'm trying to find out, what do you think about Donald Trump and all the negative statements that he makes towards just what's going on in the world today? You think he has any chances of really becoming president?
Ah, man, that's a beautiful question. You know, there's a movie, Dana, that they put out some years ago called Bulworth, and I believe it was Warren Beatty who played the star part of that, and he was a politician that had this outlandish way of dealing with the people, and lo and behold, 15, 20 years later, we have someone called Donald Trump. Now, the statements that Donald Trump are making as far as Muslims and that one and this one, he shot himself in the foot and head probably for actually sitting in the seat, right? So, but however, he's a smart man. So now we have to start and think, what is his purpose for actually being in the election? Right, and so
Right.
whether that's to make a decoy or split votes up to where a certain individual might not get a certain amount of votes, I don't know. But I can tell you one thing: he's a capitalist, and we all know that any publicity, whether it's positive or negative, is always good publicity. So,
Right.
so whatever his plan is, because remember, this is a media dude, you know. So
Right. Right.
what, regardless if he leads the country or not, he's leading because he's sitting on so many tables and boards. I mean, hey, he's Donald Trump.
Well, you know, they used to say Barack Obama was an advocate, you know, the devil's advocate. But they're looking at the devil right there, staring him dead in his face. He's going to do what he's going to do once he get in office. You believe that?
Oh,
So if you're thinking about voting for him, please don't put him in office.
you know this. You know what? You know, man, that's a powerful statement, Dana.
It's kind of like he's a joke, but it's not funny because we seen what happened with Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, this guy, I mean, he ran for governor, and I mean, he was an actor, and everyone was, you know, going to his movies and supporting him, and then they got caught up in him being this heroic hero that could save the day, and applied it to him being in a political situation. and he
However,
won.
Arnold, but Arnold sat in the chair.
Right.
You
So
see, he
I mean,
sat in the chair.
Right.
So, is there a potential of Donald sitting in the chair? You know, we don't want an aspect like that sitting in the chair. However, a beautiful point, right? And to me, Dana, to answer your question, right? I see this whole system on how they're working it right now as straight up buffoonery. It is buffoonery, you know, because
Right.
if you're looking to be a leader of the world, how dare you condemn not just ethnicity or a religious aspect? We need to respect that. However, right, because we can point to a domination of different religious aspects or theologies right? And
Right.
say there's some type of wrongdoing within all of that. Whether you're a Christian extremist, a Muslim or Islamic extremist, there's problems in the world. And for you as a leader of the free world, or wanting to be a leader of the quote unquote free world, I have a problem with that. Once
Right.
you start denouncing others who are working hard to strive to be the utmost supreme Muslim or Islamic being. So
Right.
so there's no place in there in that for my heart. And I don't care if he rebutted the statement. Once it's said, it's said. I know what lurks in your heart.
That's right.
So
That's right.
Wow.
so hell no, Trump, we won't vote. I
Or
mean, how does that
he
go?
must go.
He must go. But nah, I don't think he's gonna make it, Dana. You know.
Oh, okay.
and-
Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm
you know,
glad
I
that
mean,
you're
you know,
feeling the
I-
same way that I'm feeling. And
Yeah.
y'all look good on my tube, on my pants in my room.
Oh,
And your big brother Donnie say we love you. And
Oh.
we love you.
you know, peace and love, Donnie. I love you.
Hey,
Keep-
Donnie.
Keeping it, hey Donnie, keep it in the chest, baby. Keep it in the chest.
Well, we-
2016. Yes, Dana.
Look, we're going to put it on the air right in the 504. Everybody will be watching you from now on.
Oh,
Ratings gonna go up.
Dana, thank you, and I love you. I mean, you already know what we have behind us, and I'll be calling you off cameras, talking about some other things. But how are you feeling? Number one.
I'm fine. I'm doing swell.
Beautiful, beautiful. You know, I'm in awe right now because you're watching your little brother live and direct.
I am.
And you
I
know,
am, and you rocking that hair. I love it.
oh, thank you. That means so much. You know, I got a stylist team behind me.
Fly
You know.
brother. Fly brother right here.
Oh, thank you, thank you. But this is what it is, and this is who we are, Dana. So you could expect when you see me. Oh, it's 3D, baby, 3D.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Dana. That
Thank you,
means
Dana.
so much to me. That means so much.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna let some other callers call in. I love you all.
I love you
Love you
too,
too,
baby.
Dana.
Peace and love.
Okay, bye bye.
So, on that note, right? And where we are, oh man, it's 4:34 and we haven't even taken a commercial yet. You know what?
Take that break.
This is beautiful. You see what's going on here,
Yeah.
babe?
It's powerful. Mm-hmm.
This is a powerful thing. Listen, we're gonna take a commercial break. Fam, we're gonna go to one of those songs up in there, whatever it is, brother. What was it? Veterans or no? The Trigger, right? Yeah. Let's go to the Trigger. Oh yeah. This is my man right here, Ben. Peace and love, Ben. You'll be on the show next week. Check it out, Superforce Radio, baby, the Urban Lounge of Radio TV, and this is how we do it with my lovely co-host Tasha Arcette, the Divine Feminine,
right.
aka the
Yes.
Grand Poetess, right? We're gonna take a couple of minutes, listen to my man Ben right now, including me. We'll be right back. Superforce Radio, the Urban Lounge of Radio TV.
Sail away, we pass the moon. Eyes on Venus, Jupiter soon. The Milky Ways, the cats at play. You're hotter than Mercury, yet cold like Pluto. Falling stars, sick like Cujo. I meteorite, my bars are flight. Hold you tight like the sun, you keep it warm. Flood the moon, stars are born. Constellate your wrist, let me tell you this here one time. For light years, you'll be mine. Shattered the Mach 9, way past the boom. I gave the earth and held on to Neptune. Come on, soon. Put your face on Mars next to mine and prove I'm the beginning of time. Strangers, Uranus arranged this, and soon you'll learn your savage journey.
And if they want us, baby, they can't get us, baby, 'cause we're far away. And if they get us, baby, they'll be lucky, maybe, but we're far away. Sail away, past the moon, eyes on Venus, Jupiter soon. Glowing lights, high as a kite, it's
Yes, peace and love, people. This is Eddie Lamont, your host for Super Force Radio, alongside Tasha Arset, the grand poetess. That's right, Super Force Radio every Friday at 4 p.m. The Urban Lounge and Radio TV, exclusively on LATalkLive.com. That's right, reality radio handcrafted for your listening and viewing pleasures, baby. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Hey, shout us out. What's the count? I'm your host. I am WDC. Tune in to WDC Radio on LA Talk Live every Saturday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time for sickle cell trait awareness, lupus, bullying, mental health, and all different aspects of life. So tune in to WDC Radio right here on LA Talk Live. Also, you can listen to us on iTunes, Live 365, YouTube, and Ustream. And don't forget Apple TV and Roku right here on LA Talk Live, where we're more than just talk. Shout us out. What's the count?
Welcome, this is Greg, inviting you to tune in Saturday, 6 p.m. to the Mystic Ballroom. All vinyl most of the time, and we'll cover psychedelic, soul, garage, and much, much more. Myself and the Young Mogul will bring you this every Saturday at 6 p.m. exclusively on LATalkLive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio, R&B, Live 365 Radio, Flag TuneIn Radio, AHA Radio, TV Radio, and Apple TV Radio. Or you can listen directly at LATalkLive.com. Reality radio, handcrafted for yours and mine listening and viewing pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Hello, I'm Joel Ramirez.
And I'm Lolita Robinson Coppage, and welcome to Joy in My House
on LATalkLive.com. Inspirational radio
with a touch of recovery.
A reality show where nothing is left unsaid.
And no one is insignificant who says it.
Exclusively on LATalkLive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B or watch us on Ustream TV.
Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Yes. Grown man movement.
Yes. Oh, whoa. That's the veteran's life right there. It's always about the grown man movement, being a veteran, knowing how to place yourself, knowing what's about to occur before it actually occurs. You know what I mean?
Do you have to have some kind of psychic power or ESP?
All you got to do is just know how to count and add up. You know, 1 and 1 is 2. So if I did that, then that's going to happen. And if that happens, that's what's going to happen.
Well,
you know?
Is that happening right there? What is that, a caller?
Oh, man, that's a caller? Oh, my gosh. Yeah, bring him in.
Hey, how's it going?
Peace and love. Who am I speaking with?
My name is Michael E. Wolf.
Michael E. Wolf. Peace and love, Michael E. Wolf. Welcome to Super Force Radio, the Urban Lounge and Radio TV, baby. How can I help you?
That is Michael E. Wolf of Twilight Productions.
Twilight Productions.
Also a filmmaker and director.
Ooh, sounds like your peoples.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
From Chicago, via California, and back to Chicago.
Right.
Peace and love, Mike.
Peace and love.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Yeah.
I hear y'all doing great things this coming year.
All
you
right.
know, the Phoenix always rises anew from ashes. But y'all never went to the ashes. Y'all just went back into the fire and said, let me come on up again.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, you know, Mike, you know what we've been talking about? Ain't no stopping us. We got to keep going. You know, me, you, and everyone around our circle. We just got to rise.
Well, you know, that's the only way a solar flare gets from one planet to another.
Oh, my gosh, brother.
What you been up to, Mike? What you working on?
Well,
I know that genius mind never sleep, never stop. I know you're in action all the time. What's going on?
Well, you know, we've got to we as people, we've got to keep creating and inventing. Just because we keep getting stolen and ripped off, it doesn't mean we have to stop.
You hear that?
Who we are.
Yes, I hear that loud and clear.
The gifts from God are not something that we should take lightly and hold it because we're upset at another man who is jealous or envious. With that said, I'm still in creating and inventing and producing.
Man, he said you'll see.
So, oh man, brother. First of all, I want to thank you, for calling in, and of course, as you know, it's all about a super force, and anyone that calls in is a super force. So you're definitely connected. What's going on, brother? I mean, let me ask you a question. What is it that you're doing? What are you doing now, brother? And when are we gonna see you?
Well, this year, I'm kind of partnering up with the gentleman here in Chicago who has he has a foundation in the Chicago area. And when I say a foundation, he's of a different culture, and we've got to learn how to work with other cultures. It's not just about our culture.
Right.
We can be creative and individuals, but at some point, God's rainbow has many colors.
Right. Definitely that.
So until you recognize the colors, you can blend in and everything else, but you got to also maintain who you are. With that
definitely.
Said, I'm partnering up with a gentleman here who has a building, who has a location, so we can launch 2 of my game shows and also produce what I call Chirac Twisted Tale.
Oh, I don't believe in coincidence. Coincidence is for believers, right? Things happen for a reason. And so us as Titans, and when I say Titans right now, I'm basically talking on the realm of industrializing, controlling industry. You know what I mean? So from one Titan to another, my brother, from one Titan to another, we're going to connect this thing to make it make sense, give it that electrical surge throughout the whole system, whether it's viral, physical, mental, or spiritual, and make these things happen. So, and you and I, we spoke on the phone before. So I'm saying to myself, right, we need to see each other physically, as soon as possible. So we can bring these things or such things into manifestation, my brother. And I want to thank you for calling in, Mike. Yes, brother, I'm listening.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, I'm in the Chicago area. And, when I was in L.A., I had people come from Chicago, I want to get into the entertainment industry. Nobody really wants to put in the groundwork. Yeah, we came from picking cotton. Ooh. And if you don't know, when we picked that cotton, we lived to be 100 years, not because we picked cotton, but because we had a drive. We had a motivation. We don't need nobody whipping our backs to get that done, people. Now, when I was in L.A., y'all was like, I want this. I'm here in Chicago. And I'm like, brothers and sisters, where you at? And everybody's kind of like doing a Tom and Jerry, and you running in the hole scared. Unless somebody like Spike Lee, who has a Caucasian company backing him, come into town, and you line up outside in the cold to stand in as an extra. Are you tired of being an extra? Do you have dreams? Start planting seeds, not cotton, but plant seeds of your dreams. Leave those seeds for your children to harvest later in the future.
I'm feeling that because I from conception, I was never one to sit amongst someone's table waiting for a crumb to fall off of it, right? I was always one who saw myself building a table, fixing my own plates, knowing what's in my plate, because you said at that time we lived to be 100 and some odd years, right? And so I'm saying, at that
We
time,
still do.
yeah, we might have been eating the proper foods at that time that weren't contaminated
not.
with such things,
It
or
wasn't that we were not. It wasn't that we were not eating. It wasn't that we were eating the proper food. It was just that we got up. We got out. We were motivated. We were moving. It wasn't just a laxed body of sitting back.
We didn't have
We had
cars
a
like that,
drive
like we
and
do now.
create-
We had
What's
we
that?
had we had to walk a lot of places. We were working out and didn't even know it.
No, our heart was pumping.
Right.
We knew we had to get to that job in order to feed our children. We were pumping. We were motivated. We knew we had to get home and see our kids before they went to bed. We were motivated. We knew that we were taking shit from somebody. I'm sorry. From
Nah,
somebody
it's all
we
good.
love. And, but we would take that because we knew that fertilizer was growing something at home.
You know what? I'm feeling that. Hey, Mike, check it out. We're gonna continue this conversation behind closed doors because we got a lot of things that we need to build on and bring into manifestation. We got another caller on the line as well, too, brother. Is that caller still there? And so we want to sneak them through because we only got 60 minutes to fit a whole universe in.
But before we sneak them through, we're gonna have to introduce our guests.
Oh, yeah.
So Mike, we're gonna continue building, and please, we gotta have you call back next week or the following week after, however we do it. But you have so much information that you need to share with us, with the people out there listening. So shouts out to you, Michael E. Wolf. Thank you for calling
Shouts
in.
out to you. Hey, Mike, we love you, baby. We love you.
Thank you. Just think of iNet Wars, and if you're a Domino's player, Moneybone.
Oh, man,
Those are
man,
my
I
two
got the
games,
key,
yo.
man. I got the key. What you talking about, Domino's, man? What you talking about?
Man, don't have me come you out. Don't have me you call. Oh man, you got me my tongue twisted. You ready to come on for a celebrity throwdown?
Say no more, Mike.
Come
We'll
on
talk
for
about it, baby. Peace and love
Peace
to
and
you.
love, Mike.
Happy New
Thank you.
Year's.
All right, peace, y'all. I'll talk to you later.
All right, man. I'm telling you. I mean, 1 hour isn't enough time.
Nah,
with all this information
it'll
and
never be
wonderful
enough.
people.
However, time never was when man was not. However,
All right.
just walked up in the studio. What Tasha got?
No. You know, I like your voice. Pass me the ball. You said, pass me the ball, and then I'm going to take it home. How about that?
Just walked in the studios. Tasha said people sitting right next to her on the right-hand side. World renowned. Karen McLean. Let me get the hand claps and all that.
Got to give her the hand clap. This is my sister, my comrade, my loved one, the person I build and create with. I mean, we made some beautiful things. Not beautiful love or anything, but I'm saying like music,
Beautiful
and
thing.
perform together.
Yes.
Mrs. Karen McLean,
Yes.
aka
Well,
Karen.
What's up, party?
What's up? What's up,
How you
Karen?
doing?
I know
I'm
you had
well.
to fight that traffic to get here.
Oh man, I'm a tourist in this town. You know what I'm saying? How the hell you get? Oh, I can't cuss on the radio, can I?
No,
Oh,
you can.
and
This is not
just a little
FCC
bit.
regulated.
Just a little bit.
Oh,
huh?
yeah, yeah.
Well, how the
Get
hell
it
you
on.
get lost?
Well,
in
you
your
know,
own city.
in your own
well,
city.
Karen,
I'm
you
a
know,
tourist.
yeah, you the only one I know that been here for 10 years, still considered a tourist. So you know, I don't know. Hey,
I'm a brand new breed.
what's up, baby? We love you. Happy New
Oh,
Year's.
peace and love. I love y'all too.
Thank you
Thanks
for making it out.
Yeah.
We know you busy doing your thing, on the Hollywood scene, singing and making music.
We know your accolades are long. We know your accolades are. Woohoo.
Yeah, I've been out there doing my thing.
Already know.
You know, I'm that little guest star on everybody's
Already
show.
know, baby.
What you working on now? What projects are you working on now?
Just recently, American Crime Story with Cuba Goodings Junior.
He's still
Yeah.
trying to flirt with you. No,
I wish he would. I know. Don't get me in trouble.
Shouts out to Cuba Gooding Jr. He's an amazing
Peace and
person.
love,
He's
Cuba.
actor,
Yes, a beautiful, beautiful.
One of my
person.
favorites.
Yes.
Yeah, he's so enlightening and cool.
Show me the money.
Show me the money, baby. So that and little guest star work on the middle. Little quirky.
You're so humble. You know how you use that word. You know, a little this and a little that.
Well, you know, you gotta stay humble in Hollywood.
Oh,
Shoot.
my
You
gosh.
get anything higher than that, you ain't gonna have a job.
You know what? Oh wow, that's another show.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another show
that's
right
a
there.
big time talk
yeah.
show right there.
Yeah, definitely.
So that and oh my goodness, working with the awesome Tasha Set, the grand poet.
I never met her before.
Oh, you never know?
No, I never met her before. No.
You ain't living. You ain't
What?
met Tasha
I gotta
Set.
meet Tasha Set.
Fizz.
Yeah.
I think he knows me very well.
Ooh, oh my
In
God.
ways I wouldn't know.
I'm so crazy.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, you know, we're all good friends. We all work in a
Yeah.
building, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's
Right.
what it's about. We've been
Yeah.
creating for a
Yeah.
while, you know, and now it's about manifestation. And,
Yeah.
you know, I'm so thankful to have you all in my life. And let's keep it there. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
let's keep it there.
We
And
taking
we,
this
and we, yeah.
energy to another realm, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So right now we have an actress in the studio, and walking in, we do have a filmmaker and director.
A
entering the room.
filmmaker and director.
Yay.
Peace and love, my brother.
Let me let this brother get situated, and I'm gonna warm up. Go ahead, baby.
Before we get there, right? Then is that? You know, this is what we're gonna do. Because this is Superforce Radio, and we could basically do what we want to do,
Force.
right? Superforce Radio, the Urban Lounger Radio TV. Let's take a little break, right? Play one or two commercials so we could get back to this prolific brother who just walked in and sat down, and we need to hear what he has to say.
Yeah.
So we're gonna squeeze all this in a matter of minutes or seconds if we could do it, Van. Superforce Radio, the Urban Lounger Radio TV. I'm your host, Eddie Lamar, sitting alongside Tasha Arset, the Divine Feminine.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back after these messages.
Hello.
Just like Brooklyn Vaughn, from Hillcrest to Crenshaw and Slauson, to 88th and Avalon, we bossin'. Evil Knievel, my people, yo, you's a fool. Show King Kong Louis those jailhouse rules. Yes, I won't forget Crips and Mexican sets. Yes, and Jimmy Bones, you're so damn cool. King Kong Louis. King Kong Louis.
King Kong Louis? Yeah, King Kong Louis. Who's that dude? Oh my gosh.
Is
it's
that
about
the
to
man?
go in there. Hey, the grown man movement is definitely in effect. And no more neglect. We got a caller on the line right now, besides the unique brother that just walked in. But who is this on the line?
My name is Jeremy. I'm calling from New Orleans.
Oh my gosh. What up, my G? What's good?
Hey, Jeremy.
I call you, man. I just sound like my boy Eddie, man. I gotta give it a call, man.
Oh, that's what's up.
What's going on, man?
Oh, man. Let me tell you what's going on, my brother. You are what's going on. You see it live and direct. Oh, my God. This is Jeremy. This is my man right now, a.k.a. Red. This is New Orleans. Hot in New Orleans.
New Orleans.
We've done some things. We've bought bottles at the bar. What up, baby?
Hey, man, we did it big on Bourbon Street, man.
Yeah, we did it big, man. And, hey, Jeremy, you know, I want to say thank you for showing me the way, man, in New Orleans and how to navigate, because that's not a game. You know what I mean? You know, right. You and you know, and Mike out there and Big Don. You know what I mean? Least to say, my sister Dana. Thank you, my G. And I haven't spoken to you in a while, but you see, I'm here. I'm still doing it. I'm alive. You see me? It's live. We live.
I see you, man. Live and direct. Los Angeles, California.
Yeah, man. We in Los Angeles, California, man. And there's a lot of things going on.
To LA, man. I gotta come holler at my dude. Man.
Yeah, you gotta come holler at your boy. You know what I mean? And
some downtown. You gotta show me the win, Cali. I showed you the win.
Yeah.
Gotta show guy going Los Angeles.
Yeah. Well, you know, the Phantom is not here yet, but it's on the way. You know, the Phantom is around the corner. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's a drop Phantom too. Just me and you, my G.
Man, Eddie, we could pull up in a smart car and get him, man. All it takes is a little swag.
Oh, hey, you know, your G is impeccable, and I saw that. Your G is impeccable, so I already know what it do, and I know that Cajun lifestyle is keeping you well and tight. You hear me?
I know, man.
Oh, baby, what's good with you, man?
Same old, man. Just getting old, bro. That's it.
You getting wiser. You getting wiser. Just know that you got your big brother here. You know what I mean? And anytime you could come hold my hand, and we'll get through it safely. You feel me?
Right.
So, check it out, right? Because I don't got that much time on the show, Jeremy, a.k.a. Red, my little brother, in action, in effect. I just got a prolific brother right now who just sat down, and he's an up-and-coming Hollywood producer. See, this is what's going on. So maybe you need to knock on the door, because this brother right here is about to talk about some things. You feel me?
I'm all ears, man.
So I got you.
My last question to you, I don't want to hold you up, but we still connected on Facebook?
Oh yeah, we still connected. Come on, stop playing. Just send it to me and we get it done.
Let's make it happen.
Send it to me, we get it done. Superforce Radio, the Urban Lounge Radio TV, and of course you see what's going on.
Right. I'm all ears and I'm all eyes.
All right, say no more. That's what I need to hear. Hey, listen, I love you, right? And behind closed doors, I'm going to hit you up and we're going to talk about a couple of things, right?
All right, man. Keep up the good work, bro.
Peace and love, and hug all of them for me. You got me?
Gotcha.
All right, say no more.
All right, everybody in the studio, y'all be cool.
Peace and love, Jeremy. Thank you.
Y'all quiet. Y'all didn't say too much. Y'all was quiet, but y'all be cool.
Yeah.
Y'all have some good energy going. Thank you, Jeremy.
All right.
Wow. All right.
Amazing times.
All right. That was my man. That was my little brother, Jeremy, from New Orleans. Yeah, I'm all over. We're all over. Did that. But you know what? You have a special guest. I don't want to take no more time.
All right.
I want this brother to do what needs to be done. Right? Let's make that happen, baby. Yeah.
Okay. Introducing today, A.C. Sino, musician, filmmaker, video photographer. Okay. Gifts of songwriting and also involved in telecommunications. This brother of Ethic Record, correct?
Ethic Record Film Company.
Film Company.
Mm.
He's been directing and producing. He started from a youth. I guess you started dabbling around the age of 13 and then you started taking this professionally. Let me not take up too much time and introduce yourself, please.
Well, again, I'm A.C. Sino from the Ethic Record Film Company.
Peace and love.
Just here, glad to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
Thank you,
brother. Thank you for coming.
Anytime.
Taking time out of your busy schedule to make it.
Oh, yeah, just so much going on right now. So excited, just getting ready for February 18th. The Black History Story film would be showcased at on the big screen at at the Global Theater. So it's downtown LA.
Whoa.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
Can we be your VIP guest?
Sure you can.
All
Sure,
right. So tell
sure.
us about this. Give us some more information.
Well, the Black History Story film is basically about multiple stories about true events about our black heroes that were involved in black culture. So, we talked about Esther Jones, known as Baby Esther. She was the first black woman that originated the Betty Boop franchise.
Wow.
Yeah, and since the 1920s. So it was proven fact that that it's pretty much a fact because I went to the library and did the research with newspaper articles and stuff like that.
A lot of facts in the library. Huh?
Yeah, I saw this on Facebook and I was like, okay, let me do my homework on this because, when you're telling these kind of stories, you want to make sure that these stories are true and it's no fabrications or anything like that.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, that's what we wanted to embrace, and we want to embrace that all cultures have been involved with each other since day one, the beginning of time.
Damn, man.
It all started from Africa,
Oh, man, yeah.
How long did it take you to put this documentary together?
It took me about a year.
Okay.
Because of research and because of going to the libraries and doing a lot of reading and sitting down with my assistant, Michael Simmons. He's a journalist, so he's really good in researching things and finding things that I couldn't find. And so it all worked out. He did the narration for the film, and it was a perfectly good job. And the way we put this whole film together, it was a lot of hard work, dedication, blood, sweat, and tears.
So you're working with some different people as far as telling the story of black history, because we often hear about Martin Luther King. No disrespect, we forever will keep their names in our mouth.
Yeah, always.
But like you say, the sister Esther, I can't even say her last name
Esther
because
Jones.
I wasn't Esther Jones
Yeah.
too familiar with her. So you're bringing her abroad and talking about her life and who she represents and how she's emulated now.
Yeah.
What other people are you talking about?
Well, we're talking about Frederick
Legends,
Douglass.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
legends.
Frederick Douglass Patterson. He was the first black man that invented the vehicles, and this was like way before Henry Ford.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Patterson, right? That's
Frederick
the brother
Douglass
who dealt with the
Patterson.
chassis for Lincoln and from that nature, right? And they got to a certain point and he got cut short and they're beautiful. Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
I know where you're
And
coming
see,
from.
doors
with
were
that.
closed in 1939
Right. That's
of
right.
the much of the Great Depression.
right.
And I was like, okay, well, people need to know these things. It's not just only people, but our younger youth, because they're trying to exclude the history of our black culture
That's right.
out of these schools and stuff like
Right.
that, And the only way you really know about black history is if you go to these colleges, and some of our black youth can't afford to go to college and stuff like that. So that was one of my reasons and a purpose of why I wanted to do a film called The Black History Story. So
Right. So I know as we're wrapping this up, who would you like to give shots out to, and what would you like to say, just to kind of sum up your documentaries? That is again February 13th, right?
February 18th.
18th.
Yeah.
Okay. At the what theater?
At the Globe Theater.
Globe
The
Theater.
Globe Theater,
Right.
downtown
You
LA.
most definitely will be there.
Oh yeah.
Would you like to give out shots to anyone?
I like to give shout outs to the people from the Ethic team. I like to give a shout out to my good friend Zach for really helping me embrace the exposure of getting my films on the big screen. So I'm really excited. They're part of the Raw Artists Entertainment, which they do fashion, they do films, and they do music. So they do a variety of everything. It's a great opportunity because they're known from all over the world, from the UK to east, west, north, south. So they're all over the place.
Global.
So,
Wow.
yeah, so I'm happy to be a part of the Raw Artists movement, partnering up with them, and so yeah, I'm really just so determined. But I also want to give shout outs to my supporters out there, my people on Facebook, and
Beautiful.
shout out to the people that were involved in the film, Black History Story, and Shouts out to like the organizations like Black Lives Matter, Pasadena, LA,
Peace and love.
Long Beach, and shout outs to the Youth Justice Coalition. So I'm really excited. We're doing things with them. We're doing the brutality profiling web series. So it's on YouTube, and I'm pretty much just looking for more people to subscribe on my YouTube channel, which is a.c.ceenno on my YouTube channel. Please subscribe. So, you know, right now our project that we're working on is called The Brutality Profiling, Kendrick McDay's story. I know you guys heard about that,
Yes,
you know.
yes. Wow.
So we really embracing his story. Shout out to Anya Slaughter, which is the mother of Kendrick McDay. And, you know, she played a great role in this film. And it's very intense, very powerful, the way we told his story. The trailer preview is on YouTube as well, on the channel.
Well,
You know,
we most
we're
definitely
gonna
tuning in to that.
invite him back down to the show,
Yeah,
brother, so
you
we
gotta
can
come
get a
back.
little more in depth.
Yeah.
View some of the trailers, you know what I mean, and create a space for you.
Right,
So
right.
we can definitely nip this in the bud.
Right,
You feel where I'm
right.
coming from?
Yeah.
And
And thank you, Karen, for coming down too. This is this magnanimous actress. Look, you can Google her. She's all over the place, and she will be, you know, coming in co-hosting with
Like,
us.
you know, tell them to go to the database. What's the database? The I what?
KarenYMcLean.com.
Right.
Is my website, and you can pretty much keep up with what I'm doing. I'm always
Right.
posting, you know.
And what's that Hollywood database? I am what?
Oh, the IMDb.
Yeah, yeah.
.com.
Yeah, you
everybody's
on that.
on
The list drops on that. Yeah.
You know,
She's a
Yeah.
beast. Yeah.
You're a beast. You know, that's what it's
all the
about.
critics come up. Yeah.
6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. That's what we mean by beast.
Oh my God.
All right now.
So
The science behind that.
So, man.
And I
yes,
am Tasha
yes.
Set. Check me out on Facebook. I'm mostly on Facebook and Instagram. So if you want to, you know, advertise with us, or you want to talk about what you're doing, inbox me. Let's talk about it. I'm on Facebook. I'm not hard to find. You can always find me with my wonderful host, Eddie Lamont, doing our thing every other Friday at 4 p.m. with the Urban Lounge of Radio. Right here. Superforce on LA Talk Live. Passing the mic back over to the host, the wonderful host, Eddie Lamont.
Oh man, you know, poor you know how to throw that thing on.
You
I
know
tell
I
you, bro.
do.
You know, Eddie Lamont, you know, here, Superforce Radio, the Urban Lounge of Radio TV, baby, and we're about to close this thing out. However, there's a couple of vital names that I have not said yet. We're going to skate that across. And, hey, my man Shorts, Brooklyn, New York, his clothing line getting lifted. We're going to do some things with that. You'll see that on the station. My man Jelani and TT, my sister in Atlanta. I love you, baby. Jelani, what up? Get that camera ready. Okay, we said I saw the great Poopa Quan, Brooklyn Vaughn, and 9OZ. Peace out. My man Capri and Benny out there. Maestro, what up, baby? Freedom and Casual. We did a show like about 3 or 4 weeks ago. It came out beautiful. We'll get the footage of that up there. Big Marv, a.k.a. Ayatollah Compton. What up? Queen. Weston and Manchester out there doing her thing at the restaurant. I should be flying through there later on tonight. Superforce Radio, the Urban Lounge of Radio TV. Making sure we take the complex truths and simplify them so that only a baby or even a baby can understand, right?
That's right.
Van, thank you.
Man. Being
Peace
the man.
and love.
Shout
love.
out to Richard
Thank
Carr.
You. Richard Carr,
movie
peace
star.
and love, the movie star. And we'll be
Shots at the
doing this
bar.
not next week, but the week after, right?
Right.
And here's to the Galactical wristwear, boom, right in front of you.
Get you
On
one.
sale
Get
in
you one,
Addison
baby.
T.
Copy one.
And you'll see the website coming up for
I
that
got
pretty
mine.
soon. But peace and love to the family. Peace to all my Moors. And that's how we do it. Eddie Sinatra, Eddie Lamont, King Kong Louis the Imperial, Superforce Radio, the Urban Lounge of Radio TV, TGIF. Happy Holy Friday. We out. Peace.
Peace.
I'm worldwide. So I touched the red carpet. Cameras flash like a band in the car.